Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Callingwood Callingwood Twin Arenas here in Edmonton, Alberta. Teams have taken the ice, completed their warm-ups for the bronze medal game. Canada Crushers wearing the lights, and Grand Peace Storm wearing the darks. We're just waiting for the Roughs to get ready. Game is scheduled to start in 5 minutes, so maybe they are going to hold that time. What? No, bud, no. No, I'm looking at her hat. All right, officials just taking to the ice. Should get going pretty soon here. Crushers enter the game as the third seed with 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. +5 goal diff. Junior Storm coming to the game, 4th seed. 1 win, 3 losses, and a -3 goal diff. Teams had a very close game yesterday. Came down to a goal about 2.5 minutes left in the third period by Troy Stroka, where the Crushers took that one 7-6. Off the draw, Crushers take the puck, and they're going to put it into the Grand Peace zone, and Brennan keeps it in. Strike beyond the net, quick shot. That is tipped over to the near boards. Storm coming out of the zone. Number 2 sends that down low. Touched by Thiel. Peters the shot, trying to dig it out. Now comes to James. James looking for Amula. Amula is going to pull it up the left side. Can't chip it around number 14 of the Storm, and they're going to come back the other way. 17 into the zone. Good stick there by Black. Comes over to Brennan. Brennan is going to lead the charge. Coming up the right side. Has some speed coming into the right side of the Storm zone. Digs around the D. Going towards the net. Behind the net. Throws it out in front. Comes off the side. Oh, it banks in off the goaltender. I think it went off his stick and in because that was a sharp angle shot, and the Crushers out to an early 1-0 lead. Goal comes 19:04 left in the first period. Here we go again, center. Crushers win that face-off. Gray, over Lidovchenko. He holds it in the zone. Now up the left side. Looking for the tip drill by Choroskowski to put it into the Storm zone. Number 9 comes back. Wheels it to the far side. Held in. Far side, I think that's Delaney. He's battling in the corner for it against number 12. Centering pass, that's broken up by the Storm. Left winger, going to take it up the ice. Centering pass up to number 9. Storm into the zone. Taking up the left side. Gray there. There's a shot. Stick saved by Thiel. That's going to end up in the netting. And we get our second stop of the game with 18:30 left in the first period. We're going to have a face-off far side in the Crusher zone. Crushers win that face-off. Daring has that up to Stoika. Tipped forward by DeWalt, but back checked by the Storm. Take it away. They dump it deep into the Crusher zone. Garing back to play it again. He's going to go against number 5. Tips it past him. Over to Stoika. Stoika centers that to DeWalt. DeWalt, right side, looking for Bergstrom. That is broken up by number 4 of the Storm. Bergstrom follows it up, goes into the zone. And as DeWalt tries to carry it into the Storm zone, we'll have an offside call made with 18:02 left in the first period. Face-off won by the Storm. They take it into their own zone. Pipped out to center. Charlie Cougagnon there first. He's going to carry it down low. Wheel it behind his own net. Now he makes the pass to Stoika on the nearest side. He tries to chip it out. Held in by number 6. Only for a moment. On the backtrack, number 17 gets that back for the Storm. Over to 10. Centering pass to 2. Broken up to DeWald. Loose puck picked up by Garing. Garing takes that into the corner. Shadowed by number 2 of the Storm. Working behind the Crusher net. Puck comes loose for number 71, DeWald. DeWald up to Stoika. Centering pass to Bergstrom. He tips it to the left side. Centering pass again. Looking for DeWalt. Heading towards the net. He gets off a weak backhand shot. Easily handled by the Storm goaltender. And we got the stop with 17:16 left in the first period. Face-off will be near side in the Crusher or in the Storm zone. Crushers win it. Back to the point. Wilton takes a shot. That's blocked by number 9. He's going to carry it out. Dishes it to the left side to number 6. In front for number 11. Wilton breaks up that play again. Loose puck comes over to the near side. Ford picks it up for the Crushers. Goes behind the net. Far side for Black. Black tries to put it out of the zone. That's held on the left side by number 4. Broken up by the Crushers. And Boisbe is going to make an outlet pass to Ford. In front of him, so he tips it in the zone, handled by number 12 of the Storm. He's looking for the outlet pass past his man. And we'll have an icing call with 16:43 left in the first period. Which one? 16. Right on. Peterson Shaw? Awesome. Face-off near side in the Storm zone. Puck goes to the near borders. Handled by the Crushers. Crushers go into the slot. Quick shot. And Peterson Shaw couldn't quite take it home. His brother was cheering for him on my right side here. Storm get the puck behind their own net. Crushers applying the forecheck. Storm going to get past it. Puck comes up to center on the near side. Handled by number 13. They take it in the right side. 13 tries to drive the slot. That's broken up. And Welton's going to take that for the Crushers, put it out to center. James keeps it out of the zone, but number 5 turns around for the Storm, dumps it deep into the zone. Big collision right in front of the Crusher bench. Puck alive on the near side. Wilton handling that for the Crushers, trying to get out to center. It's going to head down the ice. We'll have an icing call with 15:53 left in the first period. Okay, they modified the icing call. And we'll have the face-off just outside the Storm zone. Storm win the face-off. And they take it into their own zone. Move to the far side. DeWalt knocks that down for the Crushers. Battle for it on the far wall. Picked up by the Crushers behind the net. Is that O'Keefe? Back to the point. Ledovchenko has it. Back against the board. O'Keefe has it. Trying to drive it towards the middle. That's broken up by the Storm. Puck comes back to the blue line. Vodovchenko keeps it in. But the Storm find it again. They're going to send it all the way down the ice. Didn't catch the Storm players in the box for a penalty. 1:15 left in the pressure power play. Storm get it at center. Return it back to their D-man. Brennan, far side. Centering pass up to Churikowski. He's caught by the D. Puck comes out to the neutral zone again. Brennan over to Vodovchenko. He gets it up to O'Keefe. That's put in deep into the Storm zone. Churikowski in trying to dig it out for the Crushers. O'Keefe in to help. I think that's O'Keefe. No, DeWalt maybe. Comes back to the right side. Brennan holds the line for the Crushers. Carries it back. Left for DeWalt. DeWalt going to walk it in. Pass to the right side. Tipped out in front. Delaney tried to feed it back to O'Keefe. Didn't quite work. Another shot by Delaney blocked. DeWalt over to Delaney. Put up the left side. Vodovchenko keeps that in for the Crushers. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Comes loose. Storm put that out to center, and they've killed off the penalty. Crushers, Brennan picks it up behind his own net, wheels around to the far side. He's going to come through center with speed. Picking the right side. Makes past the first defender, carries it down low, centering pass. That's behind number 80, not too sure, 91 probably O'Keefe. Storm put that out to center. DeWalt steals the puck back for the Crushers. DeWalt pick it up the left side, finding some space. He gets it into the Storm zone, and it's chipped down below the Storm net. Puck comes to the near corner. Handled by Stoika, put it back in the corner. Puck comes back to the Stoika, backhand shot. That's a good save by the Storm goaltender. Picked up on the far side by 87 Bergstrom. And he reverses it back along the boards to the near side. Storm get a hold of it. They're going to put it down the ice. Gray picks it up in his own zone. Over to Gehring. Gehring puts it in front of his bench. The Storm get a hold of it. Dump it back into the Crusher zone. Devin Gray on the near side. 8 picks it up for the Storm, stealing in the zone. Stolen back by Boisvert. Paxton, Boisvert against the boards. Comes back to the point. Storm keep it in, but Boisvert follows it up, gets it over to Stoika. Stoika with some speed and room coming up the left side. Carries it wide. Slows it down in the corner. Storm get a piece of it, but it's held in by Gray at the point. Shot on net. Rebound available. Boisvert trying to jam it in. And it comes off the side of the net. Storm are going to pick it up. Back check by, who's that? Oh, Coleman keeps it in the zone. Shot from the point wide of the net. Rolls off the boards to the near side. Ford picks it up for the Crushers, still in the Storm zone. Puck goes loose and behind the net to the far side. Storm's number 8 going to pick it up. Centering pass, looking to break 2. That's broken up by Coleman. Gehring coming in. And the Crusher right winger couldn't quite make it out of the zone in time. We got an offside call with 11:55 left in the first period. Face off far side in front of the Storm bench, just outside of their zone. Puck goes into the Storm zone. They put it back out to center. Here's number 11 handling it for the team in blue. Carries it down low on the right side. Centering pass through the slot. It's going to go to the far boards. James handles it quickly up to Hamula, and the Crushers are breaking out. Right hand pass. Right side pass to Peterson Shaw. Peterson Shaw takes it down into the corner. He's upended by the Storm D. Pass comes out to number 15. He's going to rush down the ice. Low shot kicked away by Thiel. On the near side, Hamula passes back to Jolly Gagnon. Mishandled. Low shot by number 11, and then it stays out. It was on the goal line, but manages to stay out. Quick D back there to rip it off the paint. Centering pass by the Crushers. They're in the Storm zone now. A quick shot comes off the side of the net. Hamula puts that down low. Looking for DeWalt to pick up. He can't get to it. The Storm are going to clear the zone. Get out to center. Put the puck deep. It's off the end boards. Thiel touches it up for Wilton. Wilton up to DeWalt. Quick shot by the Storm off the boards. That's handled by Thiel. Puck rolls around the boards to the near side. Number 12 holds the right point for the Storm, sends the puck down below the Crusher net. Crushers try to go around the far side. Storm keep it in the zone. They got some good time here, but the Crushers keeping them on all the shots to the outside except for this one. Number 5, quick shot, blocker save, rebound available, reaching up for it. It is Thiel. And Brian Thiel jumping out, smothering that rebound before the Storm can chase it in. Puck replay stops with 10:15 left in the first period. Crushers hanging on to that 1-goal lead. Face off far side in the Crusher zone. Storm win it. Put it to the outside. Trying to drive it to the high slot. Now comes over to number 2. He turns, fires. That's knocked down by DeWalt, but right in the slot there, get another shot. Thiel knocks that down, and Black is going to send that down the ice. Get some breathing room for his team. An icing called with 9:57 left in the first period. Face off will be far side in the Crusher zone. Storm win it. Back to the left point. There's a shot kicked away by Thiel. Rebound comes to Stoikai. He chips it to himself, coming up the left side into the Storm zone. Try to center that. 19 knocks it down. They're going to both battle for it in the near corner. Puck comes loose. Storm have it. Centering pass to number 6. Comes into the zone. Black chops it off his stick. Puck comes into the near boards. 17 and Black engage. And it looks like Black is going to head into the box for boarding. Crushers take a penalty with Crushers number 34. Easton Black in the penalty box, 2 minutes for boarding with 9:30 left in the first period. Storm on the power play. Puck cleared down into their zone. That's interference. Ford was on the forecheck. He was slowed up. He steals the puck back into their zone anyway. Passes it down to Coleman. Coleman takes that in the corner, and the Storm are going to head to the box for exactly the same penalty that the Crushers just went for. We'll play 4-4, starting with a 9:08 left in the first period. 4-4 time will last 1:38. Oh, wrong goal. Face off far side in the Storm zone. I'll put both of these on so they know it's 4-on-4 play. Daring with the puck for the Crushers. Pass to the far side to Brennan. Brennan back to Daring. Back to Brennan on the far side. Pass to Ford in the center. Passes by him. We'll have an icing call here shortly. Whistle goes with 8:49 left in the first period. Face-off will be far side in the Crusher zone. Still 1 minute, 19 seconds left in 4-on-4 play. Storm win the face-off. They go back to the right point. That's blocked by Boisvert. His outlet pass stolen back by number 9. Boisvert comes back to it though, kicks it out to center. Number 9 for the Storm in possession with it. He passes that back to number 4. 4 driving the right side. Stopped by Wilton. Wilton gets the pop up to Peterson Shaw, who passes it to Boisvert. Boisvert coming up the right side. He's going to fire it into traffic. That's knocked down by the Storm D. Peterson Shaw back to the point. Gray with the shot, hits the man, ends up behind the net. Short side, trying to jam it home was DeWald. That's going to come over to the near side. Storm picking up the puck, rushing up the near side of the ice. 13 crosses over to his left, carries it to the left wing, stopped by the Crusher D. So he turns and fires it deep. Wilton with it for the Crushers, over to Hamila. He puts it off the boards, goes to chase it at the near center. Battling against number 12, who wins the race, gets it back to his D. Centering pass up to number 2, and the Storm are coming up the left side into the Crusher zone. Gray knocks down his player. Loose puck picked up by Gray off the skate of Hamula. Comes out to the blue line. Storm are going to take a shot. It's tipped. Ooh, I think that might have hit the crossbar and stayed out. Ends up behind the net where Gray moves up the near board. Storm steal it back. Ferocious forecheck right now by the Storm. Wilton, far side. Up to DeWalt. DeWalt trying to spring O'Keefe loose. It's chipped into the zone. Icing's going to be waved off. It's number 12 and O'Keefe go to battle. 12 wins that. Gets it to the open side for 19 to skate onto. They're going to clear it down the ice because the Crushers are now on the power play. And now the Crushers are not on the power play. Both teams back to full strength as Gray battles in the corner for it. O'Keefe puts that out to center, looking for Boisvert. That's stopped by number 10 of the Storm. Puck comes to the near side to number 5. Puts the puck in deep. It's going to roll to the far side. Storm's number 8 battles for it. Lots of bodies flying here. O'Keefe to Peterson Shaw. It throws it up the outside. Left point. Kept it in for the Storm. Now it's sent down. And icing will be called. We'll have the face-off far side in the Crusher zone. 6:27 left in the first period. Still 1-0 for the Crushers after that early first period goal. Ford, the number 17, bearing down. Ford wins it for the Crushers. Brendan puts it on the outside. DeWalt can catch up to it. Storm keep it in the zone. DeWalt gets another chance. Gets it up to Ford. Ford breaks through a couple stick checks. Comes up the right side. Ford tries to drive down the middle. Puck comes loose. Ends up on the end boards. Storm pick it up in their own zone. That's stopped on the near side by DeWalt. Ford is, I think, going to end up with a penalty on this one. You can just see on the left side of the screen, he puts his arm around number 4 and drags him down. And I believe we'll have a holding call issued to Riddick for number 19 of the Crushers with 5:58 left in the first period. Storm on the power play with the face-off near side in the Crusher zone. Face-off won by the Storm. They keep it in the zone. Goes to the far side. 19 pressured by Stoika, and Brennan is going to take the puck and clear it down the ice. 1:45 left with the man advantage as the Storm break out behind their own net. Pass to the near side, up to number 2. He's going to rush it up the right side and into the Crusher zone. Low shot, kicked away by Thiel, followed up by number 19. He has a left point, cycling it. Back to number 2, walking it in. Low shot, Thiel with the save. Another one, and Thiel finally is going to have a chance to cover this one up. Stopping play with 5:20 left in the first period. Crushers win the face-off. Black bounces off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Number 19 picks it up, tries to drop it back to 11. That's disrupted by Peterson Shaw. Storm going to end up with it anyway. Number 15 rushing up the left side into the Crusher zone. Passed it back to number 19. On the right side, number 12 taking a look. Centering pass. That's broken up by the Crushers. Quick shot off the shoulder of Thiel, and that's going to be sent down the ice. Easton Black going to rush it for the Crushers up the right side. Gets it around the defender. Trying to carry it in. Thrown behind the net. It's going to roll around the boards to the near side. And in stride, number 9 gets it for the Storm. Number 8 takes a shot. Blocked by Gehring. 8 gets the puck back. Comes up high. Number 2 with it for the Storm. Pass to the left side to number 4. Now number 6. Center point. Now over to the right side to number 2. He's going to straight it down to the dots. Cross-ice pass to number 4. That's put below the goal. Rolls around the boards to the near side for number 2 to pick up. Back to number 6 at the right point. Pass back to number 2. Number 2 walking it down. There's a shot off the legs of Black. Picked over to the far point. Sent down low. Time just expired on the Crushers penalty. Man back on. Peterson Shaw jumps off the bench for the Crushers. And the Crushers still trying to break out of their own zone. Or get the puck back. They're hemmed in their own zone. Storm are doing a good job moving the puck around. Black centering pass hits the body. Bergstrom gets another chance. Peterson Shaw throws that out to center. Crushers looking for a quick change. Can't make it. It's coming back the other way. Hard shot. Thiel with the save. Followed up by number 6. Kicked away by Thiel. And Peterson and Daring. Daring's going to take that away. Daring gets it up to Boisvert. Boisvert comes up the left side. Turns. Fires it in front. That shot just directed wide by Peterson Shaw in front. Trying to put it back against the momentum of the goalie. And the Storm pick up the puck and come out to center with it. Dump it into the Crusher zone. Wilton puts that out to center again. Knocked down by number 19. Wheels around to the near side. Watched by Coleman. 19 flips that into the zone. Comes on to Thiel, who's going to just cover it up. And we'll get line changes for the Crushers with 2:47 left in the first period and a face-off near side in the Crusher zone.
Video glitchy.
Video glitch. Okay, we'll worry about that at this intermission here. Face off. Well, the puck goes into the Storm zone. Storm's number 13 going to rush it back into the Crusher zone. James bumps him off the puck. Forward, looking for Coleman. That's stolen back by number 5, rushing the zone. That's broken up by Wilton in front. Coleman with it. Looking for James. Skips past him. It's going to go back into the Storm zone. Number 4 picks it up for the Blue Jerseys. Pass to the left side. Now up to number 5. That's tipped into the Crusher zone. Play will continue. Brennan with it. Far side looking for James. That comes out to the neutral zone. Storm get it back. Dumped back into the Crusher zone on the near side. Gray cycles behind his own net. Goes to the far side to James. James couldn't return the pass, but he gets the puck back. Flips to the open side for Hamula. Hamula is going to head down the ice. Get across center. Puck taken away from him. Here's the Storm rushing right side into the Crusher zone. 9 with a shot right into the midsection of Thiel. And Thiel will gladly hang on to that, get a stop with 1:22 left in the first period. Face off far side in the Crusher zone, and the Crushers win it. Delaney with it, centering pass. Makes it to DeWald. DeWald, though, caught at center. Followed up by Gray. Gray puts it off the boards and into the Storm zone. Number 19 back for that, puts it out to center. Brennan follows that up, puts it back into the Storm zone where 19 knocks it down. Cycles behind his own net. Reverses, goes to the far side to 6. 6 up the boards to 17. 17 dumps that into the Crusher zone. Brennan with it. Taken away by 17. Puck goes off the end boards. Gray finds the loose biscuit. Pass in front. Number 17 with quick shot. Thiel with a great save. Saw that coming. Brennan ends up with the loose puck as it bounced off the end boards. Offside called on the play, and we have 22 seconds left in the first period. Face off far side in the Crusher zone. Sorry, just outside of the Storm zone. Pardon me, and Storm win it. Come into the Crusher zone. There's a shot. Thiel makes the save, and then covers up. Gets a little traffic with him after the play. And we'll have a face-off. Looks like far side with about 14 seconds left in the first period. Plan is to have a flood at this first intermission. As the Crushers win the face-off, they run on, they're going to rush it at the right side. Here's Hugo. Choriotkowski tries to tuck that back door. He came across, but the goalie standing up or sliding over well for the Storm. And we'll get the stop. I mean, the horn going, signaling the end of the period. And teams will head to their dressing rooms, or will they? Yeah, I see the Zamboni opening, or door opening now, and we will see you back here in about 13 minutes, folks. How's she going, folks? Sunday hockey. Ooh, we had a little spill. Ow. Hey folks, welcome back to Callingwood Arenas in Edmonton, Alberta. We are watching the bronze medal matchup between the Canada Crushers and the Grand Peace / Grand Prairie Storm. Storm take the puck into the Crusher zone. Still looking for the first goal of the game. Crushers currently up 1-0. Penalty looks like is being issued to Rowan Wilton, number 79 of the Canada Crushers. Storm will have an early second period power play. Face off near side in the Crusher zone. Storm win it. Here's number 19 at the left point. Drops it back to number 2 who walks it down. There's a shot. That is wide of the mark. Comes off the end boards, up ton, ends up on the right side. Quick shot. It's into the crease. Another chance. Another block. And it looked like it was a wide open chance there. And the Crushers able to get it out of the zone and clearing play. 1:35 left in the man advantage for the Grand Peace Storm. They take it up the right side from number 8 to number 2, who's going to carry it in. Cycle below the net. Watched by the D of Crushers. Looks like that's Gary. Storm trying to pull it out from the corner. Crushers get a hold of it and rip that puck down the ice. 1:10 left with the Storm man advantage. They're going to come out the near side. Number 19 outlets it to number 10. Comes off the boards. Stopped at center by Lidovchenko. Tried to move it up before it, but stolen back by number 19 of Grand Peace. Storms, number 19, wheels around his own zone. Now the pass to the near side. Number 11 coming up the left wing into the Crusher zone. That puck goes into the corner. They're going to battle for it. Comes up the near boards. Their number 4 holds that in at the point. Stoika pressures. Stolen back by Riddick. Ford, he's rushing down. He's by himself. Not by himself. Number 4, good stick there to stop that shot. Comes back to the point. Stoika chops it down. Cleaned up by number 4 of the Storm. He dumps it into the Crusher zone. Gray's going to get a hold of it. Throws it out in front for number 11. That blocked shot. A gift for the Crushers. After that pass right up the middle. Stopped there by Thiel with 12:50 left in the second period. 9 seconds left in the Storm's man advantage. Face off near side in the Crusher zone. Storm win it. Number 4 is going to take it up the right side. Throws that right down the middle, looking for a slot pass. And Black clears it right onto the goal of the Storm. Storm setting up in their own zone. Crushers back to full strength. 12 in that far corner. Puts up the boards. Tipped forward by number 13. We'll have an icing call here. And play stops with 12:24 left in the second period. Face off far side in the Storm zone. Storm going to win it. They put it behind their own net. Number 12 feeds it up to number 7. He's caught in the corner by James. In to help is Peterson Shaw. Puck goes loose behind the Storm net. Number 6 goes in there. Hemula pins number 6 against the boards. Puck comes loose. Picked up by Peterson Shaw. Now he's protected against the corner. Walks out. Can't get the shot off. Tipped over the net. Storm finding their own zone. Stolen back by Peterson Shaw. Peterson Shaw sitting in front looking for Hemula. That's off a skate. Remains behind the net. Number 5 picks it up for the Storm. Bumped by James. Loose puck over to Hemula. He puts it back to the point. Waiting for it is Black. Black loads one. That's off the glove and over into the near corner. Storm player knocked down. Garion and Peterson Shaw, two of the bigger players on the ice, standing above him. Storm can't get out of their own zone, but they keep possession of the puck. From number 12 to number 5, swept off his stick. Over to James. James puts that into the back of the net. And the Crushers are out 2-1. Relentless forecheck by the Crushers. Ends up with the puck in the back of the Storm net, and they increase the lead to 2. Garion and Peterson Shaw work together to keep the puck in the zone. They steal it back timeless times. And finally James finds the loose one on his stick, and it's quickly into the back of the net. Crushers out 2-0. Puck dumped into the Storm zone. Comes up the near side. Bergstrom knocks down number 8. Puck goes into the corner. Centering pass by DeWalt. O'Keefe tried to keep it on his stick, but it's knocked back to the corner. Comes back to the right point. Brennan knocks it back against the half boards. Brennan keeps it in again and again. Storm still battling, trying to get past the right defender. Centering pass by Churikowski. Broken up by the Storm, and they're down the ice into the Crusher zone. Number 17 into the corner. Jolly Cougagnon puts him against the boards. Comes up in the near side. Puck still in the Crusher zone. Goes loose behind the net. Jolly Cougagnon tries to throw it up, but it's kept at the right point by the Storm. Storm in possession on the near side. Still in the Crusher zone. That's a quick shot by number 9. Low on the pads. Kicked away by Thiel. Number 12 on the far side. Takes a hit to keep the puck in the zone. And the Crushers throw it out to center. Waiting for it was number 4 of the Storm. He takes the puck to the left side and dumps it into the Crusher zone. Picked up by Brennan. Brennan puts it on the outside. Tipped into the neutral zone and rolls back into the Storm side of the ice. Number 4 handles it. Puts it on the far side. Delaney knocks him down. Puck over to DeWald. DeWald behind the net. Upended by number 4. Still battling behind that Storm net. 9:30 to go in the second period. Put to the far side. Delaney returns it back, but it's knocked down by the Storm's number 12 or 13. 13, and he rushes across center, dumps it in the right side into the Crusher zone. Stopped by Thiel behind the net. Set up for Churikowski. No, set up for Wilton. He puts it off the boards up to DeWald. DeWald dangles into center and then flips it on net. And the Storm goaltender gonna cover it up as 2 Crusher players were bearing down on him. Faceoff will be near side in the Storm zone. Crushers win it. Strikeout. Back to the point for Gray. Gray looking for that far post. Just missing by 4 inches. Quick shot from the left point. Right on to goal. It bounces, but the Storm goaltender able to scoop it up and stop play with 8:55 left in their second period. Face off, won by the Crushers. Bergstrom fires a shot, blocker save, cleared away by the Storm. Number 2 going to carry it for his team up the right side of the ice. Goes wide and into the near corner. Back to the point. Storm, take a shot. Stick save by Thiel. Bounce right back, and he's going to play juggling act and keep it in the glove. 8:32 left in the second period. We have a face-off near side in the pressure zone. Crushers win the face-off. They take it behind their own net. It's put to the far side for Ford. Ford's just going to jam it up the boards. Look for Boisvert to skate onto. Beat there by number 4. Number 4 of the Storm puts it up the near boards. Ford finds that at center, tips it back against the near side. 17 follows it up for Storm, gets it into the Crusher zone. 8 tries to move it into the center. It hits a player and it's going to come out. Handled by number 19. Pass over to number 4. Broken up in the middle by Coleman. Coleman gets that into the Storm zone. He had to take a hit to do it, but put it into safety. Puck comes out to center, and now it's back into the Storm zone on the far side. James centering pass. That's broken up by the Storm. Stick by Lidovchenko keeps that into the Storm zone. Ford has the puck for the Crushers. Back to Lidovchenko. He directs that to the left of the net. Bounces off the end boards to Coleman. Coleman trying to get it back to the point. That's caught by the Storm, and number 17 passes it to number 4. Rushes up the ice. Pass back to number 8. Hard shot, and it's in. The Storm rush down the ice, and it goes from 17 over to number 8. And number 8 for the Grand Prix Storm Maverick Campbell brings his team within 1. Storm goal scored by Maverick Campbell comes with 7:23 left in the second period. Score is 2-1 for the Crushers. Crushers win the faceoff. Black tries to move it up the ice, hits a player. Brennan finds it, throws it up to center. Storm find it again and get it into the zone. Here's Black with it for the Crushers. It's tipped right on to the Storm goaltender. He's going to just hang on, and we'll get a stop with 7:10 left in the second period. Face off, far side in the Storm zone. Crushers win it. Black puts it off the boards and deep into the Storm zone. James behind the net, tries to put it out in the slot. That's broken up by the Storm. Back to the left side. Brennan pitches, keeps it in. Storm find it in front of their net, put it out the near side. Good stick there by Amela. Knocks it down, looking for Peterson Shaw. That's broken up by number 12. He gets it over to number 6 for the Storm. That's broken up by James. That's sent down low, and number 12 is going to pick that up, put it back into the corner. Number 11 for the Storm. Makes the pass over to number 12. Number 12 of the Storm outlets number 15. Centering pass to number 9. He's coming up the left side and into the Crusher zone. Couldn't get inside the D. Black takes away the loose puck. He puts it to the outside. Look for Amila. That's broken or held in at the right point by number 10. Fired towards the net. Tipped wide. Black's going to take that. Rip it off the boards. Held in momentarily by number 15 of the Storm. And then Amila jumps on it. He's coming up the left side. Directs it towards the net. Comes off the outside of the net. James behind the net for the Crushers. Couldn't corral it. 19 takes over. Makes the pass to number 7. Number 7. Cross ice pass. Errant off number 13, handled by Jolicoeur Gagnon of the Crushers in his own zone. He stops to the far side, quickly up to Charkowski. He's going to throw that out to center. Looking for DeWalt to pick up, Delaney to pick up, and the Storm get it back. Battle for it through the neutral zone, and the puck's going to end up in the Storm zone. Put back out to center again. Number 7 with the break sends it to the far side. Jolicoeur Gagnon picks it up for the Crushers behind his own net, trying to wheel it up the near side. Now he makes the pass to the near boards. Tapped up to the center, broken up by number 4, but DeWalt O'Keefe is on the scene to push it towards the Storm net. And the sub puck is covered up by the Storm goaltender with 5:12 left in the second period. Face-off won by the Storm. Put it behind the net to the near side. Number 4 goes back across the ice, looking for number 2, picks it up, gets across center, and dumps it deep into the Crusher zone. Wilton behind the Crusher net, moves it to the near side. Storm get it back. Centering pass, though, broken up by Stoika, and Stoika moves it to the right side to the Bergstrom, near side. That's put into the Storm zone. DeWalt trying to get a shot. That's blocked. Number 17 moves to the far side. Stoika again knocks it down in the zone and is stolen back by the Crushers. Crushers direct that towards the net, and it's wide to the right side. Wilton activates, sends it down low and into the corner. Bergstrom tries to pull it out, but he's under a heavy attack by the Storm. Puck goes to the far side. Broken up again inside the zone by the Crushers. DeWalt keeps the line, tries to direct it towards the net. That's promptly broken up by the Storm's number 12. Battle for it just on the Storm side of center. Now the pack moves to the Crusher side. Puck comes loose. Ford has it. Ford to Lidovchenko. Gets it up to Wilton. Wilton takes a heavy hit at center, and the Storm coming in the right side. Number 2 against Lidovchenko, and Lidovchenko takes away that puck from number 2 and moves it up the ice. Crushers break it out of their own zone. Avoiding the checks now. Looks like the heavy throws by the Storm starting to affect the mentality of the Crushers. Play whistle down on the offside, and we'll have a face-off just outside the Crusher zone with 3:49 left in the second. Coleman wins that face-off, gets past the center. He's going to take it up the left side and into the Storm zone. Coleman stops. Shot towards net. That's broken up. Boivin gets one, and it's just wide to the far side. Ford trying to go in the corner to the far side. We're going to battle for it in the Storm zone. Now it comes loose. Here's number 9 carrying it down the ice. Black got a stick on it, sends it back the other way. And as Coleman comes in, we'll call offside with Ford and number 6 engaged around the far dots. Easy call to make the offside call instead of sending 2 to the box. Both teams remain full strength with 3:24 left in the second period. Storm win the face-off. They're trying to come up the near side. Coleman bumps number 7 off the puck, and it goes into the Crusher zone. Black picks it up behind the net, goes to the far side to Ford, skips past him. Black knocks his man down. Brennan makes the block. He gets it up to Boivin. Boivin to Coleman. Puck hops off his stick. Number 19 takes it. Number 5 for the Storm. Drop pass. 13 with a shot. Blocker save. Cleared away by Coleman of the Crushers. Comes up the left side. Near side of the ice, sorry. 19 sees that. He's going to dump it in, go for a change. Black up to Ford. Gets past him. Storm shot. Well wide of the mark. Number 8 picks it up on the near side in the Crusher zone. That comes out to center. Number 4 has that for the Storm. Mishandled. Peterson Shaw has it. Couldn't find Ford in front. He's going to retreat and go to the bench. Peterson Shaw working off the boards himself. Head in front. There's a shot by James, and James sends it home. Parker Peterson Shaw working hard below the goal line. He takes the puck and moves it into the slot where Landon James pounds that past the Storm goaltender, and the Crushers regain their 2-goal lead with 2:19 left in the second period. Off the draw, puck comes over to the near side. Crushers take it, put it into the Storm zone. Storm put it back to the far side, try and enter the Crusher zone. That's stopped at the blue line by Jean-Luc Gagnon. Number 2 wheels around, tries to drive it in, but his teammates were not back on the correct side of the blue line, and we have an offside call with 2:02 left in the second period. Crushers win the face-off. Jean-Luc Gagnon with it. Gets the pass back to Hamila. Back to Jean-Luc Gagnon. Storm take it away. 17 tries to flip it behind him. Hamila knocks that down, puts it into the Storm zone. Pressured by 17. Comes over to James again. Peterson Shaw couldn't turn and fire it towards the net. Storm breaking out on the near side. It's chipped out to the neutral zone now. Jolicoeur Gagnon with it for the Crushers. He spins around in his own zone, looking for the pass, goes to Hamila. Hamila smoked on the play, down and out that heavy hit. And it comes back out to center. Jolicoeur Gagnon puts that into the Storm zone. O'Keefe to pressure. Quickly up to number 8, up the left side, too far for him. Gray puts it off the boards. Delaney's going to take that for the Crushers over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe couldn't make the inside move. Delaney with it. And the Storm come out the far side. 11 checked off the puck by Black, and the Crushers can turn it up the ice, though it's off the stick of O'Keefe. Stolen back by the Storm. 11 directs that towards net. Quick save by Thiel. Cleared away by the Crushers. Black up to Gray. Gray chips that out to the neutral zone. Number 12 sees it and puts that into the zone. Wilton back for the Crushers. Tries to move it to the near side. That stopped. Comes out into the slot. Good stick there by Delaney because number 8 was lining up that shot. Puck comes out to center. Goes back into the Crusher zone. Gray back to play it. Stolen by number 15 of the Storm. Shot comes off the side of the field. Behind the net over to the near side. Crushers, O'Keefe. Goes left side to Bergstrom. Bergstrom comes in the left side. Stops. Centers that. That's broken up by number 19 of the Storm. And the buzzer goes on the second period with the Crushers out in front 3-1. We're going to take a very brief break here, folks, and be back for the third period in about 90 seconds. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Callingwood Arena as we are in Edmonton, Alberta in this bronze medal match of the Crusher Cup for the 2012 age division. Crushers are wearing the light jerseys. They're up 3-1 on the Storm, who are wearing the dark as we start the third period. Crushers win that face-off, take it in their own zone, put up the near side, comes out to center, and then dump back into the Crusher zone. Brennan's going to get it for the Crushers. Leaves it for DeWald. DeWald up to Bergstrom. Bergstrom looking for Stoika. That's stopped by number 19 of the Storm. Gets it up to 12, but 12 couldn't keep it away from Lidovchenko, who chips it free. Puck goes up to DeWald. DeWald stopped at the blue line of the Storm zone, and the Storm are going to take over. There's a backhand, and the puck goes into the Crusher zone. Thiel knocks it down, leaves it for Lidovchenko. Lidovchenko centers that to DeWald, or Brennan. Brennan off the boards. That's cut off by number 4 of the Storm, who fires it wide. Puck comes over to the near side where Stoika gets it. Passes it back to Lidovchenko. He moves it over to Brennan. Brennan throws it back into the near side for Stoika. Centering pass picked up by Bergstrom. Turned around at center. Number 9 for Storm puts it off the boards and into the Crusher zone. Brennan sends it back out to center. Puck chipped over to the far side. DeWalt's going to pick it up, coming in to the Storm zone. Hanging on to the puck, rubbed off by number 4. Picked up by number 9 of the Storm. Puck comes back to DeWalt, who keeps it in for the Crushers. Comes up high, number 15, chips it, but off the bench. Boisvert keeps it in the zone. Now the Storm get a chance to clear it, and they send it all the way down the ice. Icing called with 18-19 left in the third period. Face off far side in the Storm zone. Storm win it. Number 10 with it. Moves behind the net to number 12. Over to number 2. Carries it up the near side. Centering past 8. That's tipped. Varian throws it to the outside. Wabe gets it up to Coleman. Coleman to Ford. Ford hangs onto it, looking for a trailer. Angelique Gagnon has it go through his skates, and the Storm's number 8 comes into the zone. Absolutely lined up by Garion, and he's down hard. Number 2 takes it in the corner. Storm's number 17 behind the Crusher net. Garion with it. And a tripping call going to be made on Coleman. And the Storm will be on the power play with 17:46 left in the third period. Storm need one to stay in the game. Crushers need a kill. This could be a defining power play in the third period here. Storm with a quick shot. Thiel with the save. Snatches that in the glove and hangs on with 17:37 left in the third period. 1 minute and 52 seconds left in the Storm power play. Crushers win the face-off. Storm steal it back. Here's number 11 behind the net with it. Up to number 4. 4 wheels it to the 4, still with it. Now to 19, sitting at the high point. Over to number 9. Number 9 on the left side. Back to number 19 at the point. There's a shot right into the crest of Thiel. And the Crushers goaltender hangs on for that one with 17:14 left in the third period. 1:29 left in the man advantage for the Storm. Crushers win that face-off. Black trying to kick it out. He does. Now he puts it off the near side. 19 edges him off the puck, goes back to play it in his own zone. Here comes number 4, trying to go up the left side. Chipped into the Crusher zone. Ledovchenko rolls that around the outside, held in by 4 at the right point. Pass to number 11. Quick shot, blocker save. Maybe that came off the iron. Stays in the Crusher zone. Storm putting the pressure on now. Number 15 over to number 9. Back to number 15 behind the net to the right side to number 11. Number 11 carrying it. Back to the point, and that's going to skip past the Storm number 19, go back to their own zone. They're going to have to reset with 30 seconds left in the power play. And here come the Storm. Puck comes up to number 5, trying to go through the middle. Wanders over to the left, keeps control of the puck though, towards the net, backhand shot on the Thiel. Thiel covers that up and then takes a slash after the play. Crushers come in to protect their goalie. Storm standing their ground. And the penalty box doors do open. In goes number 5 and number 7 for the Storm. And then Angelique Gagnon for the Crushers. So 2 in for the Storm, number 5 and number 7. And this should be, 4-on-4 for about 15 seconds. At which point the Crushers' Coleman will come back onto the ice. 16 minutes left in this third period. Okay, so one set looks like Jolly Cugagnos. Penalty is an offset. So it won't be on the scoreboard. But he'll be able to come out with under 14 minutes to come in the game. Face-off moved into the Storm zone as one of the players over there received the extra penalty. And we'll play another 10 seconds of 4-on-4 as the puck comes into the Crusher zone. Wilton moves it to the far side to Gray. Gray picks it up. Pass to O'Keefe. O'Keefe looking for Hamula. He's crushed on the far side by number 12 of the Storm. Crushers get their man on. They're on the power play. Here's a shot by number 2. Thiel makes the save. Cleared away by Chorokowski. Chorokowski up to the right side. Centering pass, or left cross-ice pass to Hamula, broken up by the Storm. And the puck's returned back to the Crusher zone. Wilton over to Gray. Gray up to Chorokowski. He gets it up to the wall. Over to Bergstrom, back to the point to Wilton. Wilton takes a shot onto the pads. Cleared away by the Storm. Number 17 is going to get that. Gets that out to center. Picked up quickly by number 13 of the Storm. High shot, blocker saved by Thiel. Gray is going to wheel it out of the zone. Back to the right side, makes the pass to Chorokowski. There's a shot. Hits a stick and it's deflected off the boards. Rolls out to center. Brennan picks it up for the Crushers. 40 seconds left in the power play. Storm got it again, knocked down by a high stick. And as Lidovchenko touches it, we'll have a face-off in the Crusher zone with 14:29 left in the third period. This bronze medal match of the Crusher Cup between the Canada Crushers and the Grand Peace Storm. Crushers have 29 more seconds on their power play. Puck's dropped. Storm directed towards the net. Crushers stop that. Lidovchenko gets it over to Brennan, and Brennan is going to wheel it out of the zone. Coming up the right side, goes to the left, looking for Stoikov. Passes him, goes into the Storm zone now. Wheeled around the boards to Brennan. Over to Bergstrom. Up to Lidovchenko with the point. Lidovchenko with the shot, followed up by Bergstrom. Both their save. The wall battling for it for the Crushers. Storm back to full strength. Storm's number 9 going to lead the charge. Trying to come up the left side. Bergstrom upends him. Here comes Lidovchenko. Coming up the left side. Gets that to DeWald. DeWald chips that forward. 11 on the back check, steals it back. Stoika chips it into the Storm zone. DeWald comes to help. It's cycled below the net. Storm's number 12 makes the move, pass up the near side to number 5. He gets across center and puts that into the Crusher zone. Thiel out to play it, sets it up for Gary. Gary makes the pass, held in left side by the Storm. Storm have to come out to the center to chase it. Throw it up the middle. That's stopped by Gary. Black with the loose puck. He's going to come up the right side, and he's going to come in. Cross over to his left, and the puck chopped off his stick. Storm's number 17 coming up the near side. Dumps the puck into the Crusher zone. Ford moves to the wide side. Stopped by 13 of the Storm. Followed up by Coleman. Coleman gets that out to center and down the ice. And we'll have an icing call. And the face-off coming back into the Crusher zone. 12:37 left in the third period of this bronze medal matchup. Face off far side, Storm win it. They go DD. Number 6 takes a quick shot. Thiel kicks that to the far corner. 12 cycles it back to the point. Handled by 10 very well. And they have to go back to the Storm zone to reset. Puck from 10 over to number 6 on the near side. They're going to have a heavy collision in the boards. Crushers directed towards the net, but that's blocked by number 10. He gets the pass up to 17. Could handle it. Peterson Shaw sends it back to Gray. Gray takes the shot. That's wide of the mark. Picked up behind the net by the Crushers. Crushers centering pass. That's knocked down. Brennan picks it. No, that's Wilton picking it up, taking it to the far side. Quick shot and it's in. Deflected in. Rowan Wilton with a sharp angle shot goes off the pads of the Storm goaltender into the back of the net. And the Crushers are out in front 4-1 with 11:58 left in the third period. Puck directed towards the net. It pops out all the way to the blue line. Rowan Wilton crosses over to keep it in, cycles it up the right side, and from that right wing low position, fires it towards the goaltender, bounces off his equipment and into the back of the net. 4-1 Crushers. Off the face-off, puck goes into the Storm zone. Number 9 trying to wheel it out, loses an edge. Camila takes that, sets it up for James. James takes the shot, but that's blocked. He directs it towards the boards to that, and the Storm going to pick it up and send it down the ice. That's stopped at center by Brennan. Gives to James, who tips that into the Storm zone, and the Storm have to set up again behind their own net. Number 9, pressure to the near side. Crushers steal it back in the zone. Now it comes back to number 9 of the Storm. He's going to go at the far side, though, looking for 15. That's held in the line by Brennan. He shovels it down the boards to James. Centering pass. It's going to go through the zone over to the near side. Peterson Shaw rushes the pass to the Storm. The Storm move it around to the far side. Black on the ice, pulls it off the boards, walking into the high slot, low shot, and that is tipped wide. Black shot comes all the way out of the zone, and he's the one that goes out to retrieve it. He's coming back in the right side. Black with another shot off the iron, and it stays out. Storm now coming out to center to try and chase it down. That's knocked down by Brennan. Over to number 2 of the Storm. And Churkowski on the back check takes it back. He's going to come up the right side now. Hangs on to it. Takes it into the corner. Storm have it. They're going to come up the left side. Stopped by Black again. Puck put into the Storm zone where number, let's say, 4 takes it. He leaves it on the near boards. That's knocked down at the line by Black. Storm get it again in their own zone. They cross it over to number 4 on the far side. Now it's tipped over to the near side. Churkowski gonna get a hold of it. Storm get it. They're gonna fire it down the ice. Number 19 will take an icing call, and the Storm will take an icing call with 9:54 left in the third period. Face off near side in the Storm zone. Storm win it. They wheel it around to the far side, off the boards, held in by Garing. Garing directs towards the net. It's tipped out in front. Good save by the Storm goaltender there. Puck picked up on the far side by DeWalt. He cycles it down low, looking for Stoika to pick up. Stoika comes out of the corner with it, sends it all the way to the left point. Jolly Kugano with a shot that hits a player, goes to the far corner. Stoika picks it up again for the Crushers. Down low for DeWalt. DeWalt cycled over to the near side, trying to shake off the check from number 12. Puck comes loose. Number 17 picks that up for the Storm. Tries to direct it out of the zone, but Stoika holds the line. Battle for it just inside the blue line of the Storm zone. And the Storm cleared out to center. Stolen by Bergstrom of the Crushers. He puts it in the far corner. Put up the boards where Stoika pulls it off the boards. He's hanging on to it now, over to DeWalt. DeWalt looking for Bergstrom in front. That's broken up by the Storm. Bergstrom finds the puck, back to the point. Jolly Cagnon fires it into the legs of the Storm defender, number 10. Chipped out to the neutral zone. Jolly Cagnon comes back for it. Over to the right side to Garing. Garing's pass, knocked down by number 7. Followed up by Boivin. Boivin comes up the right side, trying to battle off check. Centering pass to DeWalt. DeWalt's chipped. There's that O'Keefe. And we're going to have a penalty issued to number 10 of the Storm as DeWald was rushing towards the net, taken down on the play, and the Crushers will be on the power play. Penalty called, 8:27 left in your third period. Face-off near side in the Storm zone. Storm win the face-off. Here's number 7, clearing the puck down the ice. Number 2 is hustling for it. Gray back there first. Number 7 got a stick on it. Here comes Coleman. Coleman, cross-ice pass, looking for Ford. Skips just past him, but Boisvert on the spot gets it into the Storm zone. Storm, number 7 finds the loose puck, sends it down the ice. Comes over to Wilton. Wilton feeds it to the open side where Gray's waiting for it. Gray, pass to Coleman, knocked down, stolen by number 5. Coleman lines him up. And Coleman will be into the box. Bernine with 7:39 left in the third period. We'll play 4-4 for 1 minute and 13 seconds. Neen penalty comes as a double minor. 4 minutes on the clock for the Crushers. Coleman. Face off far side in the Crushers zone. Storm win it. They take it into that far corner. Comes back to the right point for number 19. Sent down low. Number 9 trying to move it around Lidovchenko. Lidovchenko holds up his man. James is going to take that and fire it down the ice. It's going to end up right on the Storm goaltender, and with Peterson Shaw barreling down, he covers up and hangs on with 7:15 left in the third period. 49 more seconds left with 4-4 play. Faceoff will be far side in the Storm zone. Crushers win the faceoff. Black with a shot. Good save by the Storm goaltender. Puck comes over to the near boards. Chipped out to the neutral zone. Black back to play it. Here's Easton Black. Gets the pass up to Lidovchenko. Lidovchenko going to rush it up the right side. Gets the zone. Then stopped. Number 15 for the Storm. Takes it away and up the ice. O'Keefe battling against him. 15's knocked down. 12 tries to make it in. Black hits a piece of it and sends it down the ice. Number 4 for the Storm, setting it up. Number 13 coming up the right side and into the Crusher zone. Shot off of Brennan, goes to the far side. And Delaney, understanding that he's a man short, sends it down the ice. Quickly picked up by the Storm's number 2. He's coming in, hard shot. That hit his stick, goes over the net. Ald puts that, or Delaney puts that off the boards, but the Storm keep it in at the left point. Number 2 walks it down into the corner. Stopped by Jolicoeur-Gagnon. He's going to throw that off the boards. Chipped up by Chorotkowski, and he's off to the race. He's coming up the right side. Chorotkowski, hard shot right into the midsection of the Storm goaltender. He's going to cover that one up. Left loose, and the defenseman says cover it up as Chorotkowski was trying to make another lap around towards the net. See if he could jam it home. Storm are on the power play with 5:48 left in the third period. 2:09 left in the double minor to the Crushers. Coleman. Face off far side, and the Storm win it in their own zone. They move it to the near side. Stoika intercepts that centering pass and sends the puck back into the Storm zone. On the forecheck, DeWald steals the puck, centers it for Stoika. Stoika comes over, slot shot. Whoa, what a kick save there, following up, and DeWald couldn't put it in. Knocked down in front, and it's going to come loose for the Storm. They're going to rush it up the ice. That's stopped at center by DeWald. He puts it into the Storm zone. Number 4 comes back for it, quickly moves up the ice, left side to number 7, centering pass to number 9. There's a quick shot. Thiel with the save. He knocks it down. Number 9 gets another shot. Thiel knocks it over to the near side. Puck comes to the point. Stoika pressures him and sends the puck down the ice. 1:20 left. The Storm's man advantage as they start behind their own net. Pass to the near side. Lidovchenko finds a loose puck at center. That's slapped into number 12, who knocks it down and rushes up the near boards. Lidovchenko won't let him in the blue line, though. 7 picks it up, sends it to the far side to number 9. Number 9 gets in, tries to dangle. That's stopped by Bergstrom. He gets the puck out to the neutral zone. 50 seconds left in the Storm's power play. Number 12 handling the puck. He's going to go down the middle. Veer off to the left. That shot hit his stick wide of the net. Over the glass. Not over the glass, sorry. Off the glass, and Lidovchenko tries to put it out of the zone. That's held in by number 19 of the Storm. Gets the puck down to 17. Walking it in. Low shot. Deal with the save. Storm still in possession in the Crushers' side of the ice. 20 seconds left in the Storm's power play. Move it to the near side. Number 17 with it. Throws it to the open ice. Wilton steps up, puts it out to center. 17 with it for the Storm, trying to jam it in the left wing. That's returned back to the neutral zone. Puck comes over to number 9. And that's going to finish off the Storm's power play. Black on the ice, moves it over to Lidovchenko. Up the near side for James. James gets cross center and puts the puck into the Storm zone. Storm return it around the far side. Peterson Shaw on the ice. Stolen back by the Storm's number 2. Trying to find it wide side, coming over. Sends it down low. Peterson Shaw over there to cover. He gets it over to Boivay. Boivay up the boards, held in by the Storm's number 9. Shot into traffic, knocked down. Puck comes loose. Here's number 2, finding some space. Oh, finds the iron, but not the back of the net. Puck goes to the far side. Peterson Shaw's pass knocked down. Storm come out to center to find it. Going to the far side, here's number 9 trying to enter the zone. Black knocks him off the puck. Ends up in the equipment on number 9. He carries it across the line. Sent to the far side, and Brennan takes the puck away from him. Brennan off the boards, up to Hemilak. Centering pass for Chorokowski. Black jumps into play. He comes up the left side. High shot, and Easton Black with the puck. Oh, sharp angle shot over the goaltender into the back of the net. And it's a 5-4 goal. 5-1 score for the Crushers. Insurance goal comes with 2:20 left in the third period. It's 5-1 for the Crushers in this bronze medal matchup. Crushers send the puck into the Storm zone. Storm trying to wheel it around the far side. That's cut off by O'Keefe. Sent to the end boards. Chorokowski gets the puck over to Delaney, who takes a shot. Puck ends up on the sticks of the Storm player. Storm still trying to just reel it out. Now comes back to the line. Angelica Gagnon trying to walk it down. He's stripped of the puck. And the Storm trying to get out the far side. Number 19 takes a couple of tries, but he does get out. Icing waved off. Refs want this game to finish quickly now. Chorokowski. Centering pass for O'Keefe. O'Keefe takes it up the right side. And he's hit by number 11. Followed up by Chorokowski, who blocks the exit pass, but the Storm going to get it back. Storm coming up the near side. 17 chips it off the boards and into the Crusher zone. Goes back to get it. Goering bumps him off the puck. Goes loose behind the net. Into the slide, and that's a quick one by number 2. And the Storm, with a late third period goal, come within 3. It's 5-2 with 1:06 left in the third period. Storm win the face-off. They have it on the near side. Stoika knocks that down. DeWalt comes in, tries to move it further. Storm still pinning against the boards. Number 12 picks it up. Sends it to the far side to number 15, who's going to rush it in the left side. There's a shot. Heel with the save, directed to the end boards. 45 seconds to go in the game. DeWalt pins the puck against the boards. Oh, comes short side. Number 2 tried to put it in. That's deflected. And puck's going to come out of the play here. Glove the face off, near side in the Crusher zone. 34 seconds left in this third period of the bronze medal match, 2012 division of the Crusher Cup. Storm win the face off. Crusher's going to stick on it, put it to the outside. Gray's going to ice it. And 25 seconds left in the game. Crushers win the face-off. Board comes out with it. Left side, 18 seconds to go. He just puts it below the Storm goal. Move to the far side. Flipped out to center. Wilton knocks it down. Back into the Storm zone. The puck goes. And there's the buzzer. And the Canada Crushers have won bronze at the Crusher Cup. Good showing by the Canada Crushers as they win this one 5-2. Line up for handshakes. Hard-fought game by the Grand Prix Storm. Congratulations to them to making it this far in the tournament. Stand by for players of the game and medal presentation. Before we get to that, I'll thank my cameraman today, Andrew Lidovchenko. My name is Curtis Bykowski. And as always, it's been a pleasure bringing these games to you. For the Grand Prix Storm, player of the game, number 17, Sawyer Howrish. And for the Canada Crushers, wearing number 31, Brian Thiel. Paul Stone with a few words. Thanks, Darcy. All right. Naming off the Canada Crushers, Bentley Brennan, Michael Delaney, Devin Gray. Well, number 6, Bentley Brennan. Number 8, Michael Delaney. Number 10, Devin Gray. Number 14, Nixon Hamila. Number 16, Parker Peterson Shaw. Number 17, Landon James. Number 19, Reddick Ford. Wearing number 31, Brian Thiel. 34, Easton Black. Parker Buffalo Snow. Daniel Ledovchenko. Luke Chorokowski. Carter DeWald. Rowan Wilton. Chase Bergstrom. Mitchell Coleman. Mason O'Keefe. Dre Stoika. Zayden Gary. Thanks for tuning in, folks. It's been a pleasure. Next time we talk to you, it will be from Las Vegas for the Crusher Desert Classic. Well, looks like I do have time to do more numbers. I started skipping with Parker. So number 43 was Daniel Ledovchenko. 67, Luke Choroskowski. 71, Carter DeWald. 79, Rowan Wilton. 87, Chase Bergstrom. 88, Mitchell Coleman. Number 91, Mason O'Keefe. Number 94, Dre Stoika. Number 8, Zayden Gary. We'll see you in Vegas, folks. Hope you have a great day. Go Oilers. Game 4 tonight.